loves the circus, the flashing lights, the smell of popcorn, the sound of children laughing as the carousel spins and jugglers toss fire into the night sky. But sometimes, behind the painted smiles and the colorful tents, something darker hides. This is the story of Emma and Jack, two ordinary children who went to the circus one summer night and never should have trusted the clown. Emma was 10 years old, her little brother Jack only 8. They begged their parents to take them to the traveling circus that had rolled into town. The air was alive with music and laughter. Cotton candy stuck to their fingers. Balloons floated high above the crowd. But as the night went on, the kids wandered away from their parents. Drawn by music, they followed the sound of a flute until they saw him, a clown. He wore oversized shoes, a baggy suit with red and blue patches, and his painted smile stretched too wide, almost as if it was carved into his face. He juggled brightly colored balls, laughing in a voice that didn't sound cheerful at all, but hollow. Emma felt uneasy. But Jack giggled. The clown crouched down, his eyes gleaming in the dim carnival lights. "Would you two like to play a special game?" he asked. "If you win, you get a secret prize. A prize no one else can have." The children hesitated. But the clown pulled candy from his pocket, unwrapped it, and placed it gently into Jack's hand. "Come with me. The prize is just waiting in my van." And with that, the mistake was made. The clown led them away from the crowds, past the glowing tents, and into the darkness at the edge of the circus grounds. There, hidden behind a row of trailers, sat a white van. Balloons tied to the side mirror swayed in the night air. "Climb inside," he whispered. And like curious children often do, they obeyed. The door slammed shut. Inside, the smell hit them first. The stench of rot and something chemical. Candy wrappers littered the floor. Ropes and duct tape lay in a heap. And in the corner, a small broken toy clown doll stared at them with one missing eye. Jack's voice trembled. "Emma, I don't like this." The clown's smile twisted as he turned the key. The engine roared, and just like that, they were gone. The circus lights faded in the distance, swallowed by the night. After what felt like hours, the van came to a stop. The children were dragged out in front of an old decaying farmhouse. The paint peeled like rotting flesh. The windows were boarded, and a faint, flickering light glowed from inside. The clown unlocked the front door and shoved them in. Inside, the house smelled of mildew and something worse, old blood. The walls were covered in faded circus posters. In every room, dusty toys were scattered across the floor. And in one corner, a pile of tiny shoes. Emma grabbed Jack's hand, whispering, "Don't cry. We'll find a way out." But the clown only laughed. "This is your new home now," he hissed. "You'll be part of my circus forever." He locked them in a room. Broken mirrors lined the walls, reflecting their terrified faces. Emma hugged Jack tight as the sound of the clown's footsteps echoed down the hallway, followed by humming. The tune was a circus melody, slow, broken, wrong. But Emma was brave. She searched the room, tapping on the floorboards until she found one that was loose. With trembling fingers, she pried it open, revealing a crawl space. "Jack, come on," she whispered. They slid into the dark crawl space, moving silently through the dust and cobwebs. But then, they heard it. The clown. His footsteps were heavy, his laughter bouncing off the walls. Come out, little ones," he sang. "The show must go on." The children crawled faster, their hearts pounding. They passed through a room filled with clown costumes hanging from hooks, cages stacked in corners, and drawings, childish scribbles of circuses and balloons, smeared in red. Finally, they reached a cellar door. With all their strength, Emma pushed it open. The night air rushed in, cool and sharp. They scrambled outside into the woods. Behind them, the clown's voice grew louder, closer, but the trees swallowed them, and the farmhouse faded into the darkness. They ran until their legs gave out, until their lungs burned. Finally, they stumbled onto a road, collapsing beneath the pale moonlight. Headlights appeared in the distance. A car screeched to a stop. A woman rushed out, wrapping the trembling children in her arms. Behind them, in the black forest, they swore they heard it. Laughter! The farmhouse was searched the next day. It was empty. No clown. No van. Just silence. And the smell of something rotten still lingering in the walls. Emma and Jack survived. But the clown was never caught. And so, if you ever go to a circus and a clown smiles just a little too wide, remember Emma and Jack and walk away before it's too late.